proven the shoe bomber was staged. It's been conclusively proven that the underwear bomber was staged. All of this is staged. And now they admit Homeland Security is for the American people. It was never for the cave people.
Well, after she gave me the lecture, and she said, you know, the reason why I was profiled was because I was wearing loose clothing, and I went, you know, and I took off all the loose clothing so that you could just see a T-shirt that was sort of tight-fitting, and I lifted up my pants legs, and I showed her my bare legs, which also upset her. She did not want me to do that, because then that means that she couldn't touch my body, you see. So then I said, is everything okay? Am I free to go now? Are you satisfied that you haven't, you know, that I'm not a bomber, I'm not a terrorist, and are you satisfied that you haven't been able to find anything? And she said yes, but she basically said, I would suggest you don't fly anymore because flying is a privilege, and I can call the police and have them taking you off.
Yeah, they say owning a gun's a privilege, traveling's a privilege, everything's a privilege now, and we pay all our taxes to the government, and they turn all these minimum wage goons loose on us, but then that's only the beginning of the story. They were going to make you submit. They were going to show everybody what happens to somebody that talks back to the warden in the prison, because we're a prison planet, and we're about to go to break. We're going to come back with Christine Ebersole, ChristineEbersole.com, and talk about what she describes as her SWAT teaming at the gate after she'd gone through the slave boot camp training grid, where they're always adding more suppression incrementally. Look, this is meant to prepare you for forced inoculation, forced DNA removal, DNA databases. That's all admitted. It's all over the news. They take baby's blood at birth for almost 38 years. This is just a lawless group of scum. And, of course, the average TSA worker is not a bad person. They're just ignorant like the general public.
This is not a drill.
Repeat.
This is not a drill.
Gun sales are on a staggering pace.
Gun prices are going through the roof, and that means desperate, vicious criminals now want your guns
and will do anything to get them.
Now, a new book reveals powerful secrets for hiding your guns from thieves and looters. You'll learn step-by-step, battle-hardened techniques, where to hide your guns so criminals will never find them,
how to create the perfect hiding place,
as well as the places you should never hide your guns.
Under any circumstance.
These and other closely guarded gun caching secrets are guaranteed to keep your weapons safe and out of sight when the going gets tough.
But listen up.
For security reasons, the Hide Your Guns book and even the website may disappear without warning at any time. Go to hideyourguns.com.
That's hideyourguns.com.
Or call 877-327-0365.
Before they come for your guns.
Hideyourguns.com right now. Right now.
Are you wondering about your retirement portfolio? Are you confident that the financial advisor is experienced enough to combat climbing interest rates, taxes, and inflation? Stop guessing and go to the expert, Robert Chapman of the International Forecaster. When you subscribe to the International Forecaster, you get Robert Chapman's 45 years of experience and concise investment recommendations. Who needs sugar-coated excuses when you can get the cold hard facts and proven investment leads you can't get anywhere else? For a free introductory copy to Robert Chapman's International Forecaster, subscribe now at theinternation.forecaster.com or call 877-479-8178. Experience the difference. When you subscribe, you can email Robert Chapman directly to obtain investment advice tailored just for you. Don't wait another minute. Subscribe today at theinterntionalforecaster.com or call 877-479-8178. That's 877-479-8178.
They helped to create a new world order.
We are part of a new world order.
A new world order based upon collective action.
Invisible Empire is a damning indictment of the globalists through their own words and documents.
The new world order really is a tool for addressing a new world of possibilities.
It means all the world under their control.
The United Nations would take over America. The Trilateral Commission would control the world.
Invisible Empire chronicles how men of power and influence have worked in stealth for centuries to establish an oppressive world government.
I believe, first of all, that we now need nothing short of a world constitution for the global financial system.
Global governance with the establishment of the G20.
So it's going to be an inner ruling elite and then everyone else. And I got news for you. You're everyone else.
Invisible Empire. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com. Or watch it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Times are tough, and you got to stretch that dollar. A special invitation for listeners to save. Sign up at DoubleShoppers.com today and start paying the absolute guaranteed lowest internet retail prices for the coolest stuff. New premium brand name TVs, laptops, watches, camcorders, Blu-ray players, and more. All with factory warranties, just like you get from a retail chain, except for the absolute guaranteed lowest internet retail prices. They start low and go lower with our reverse auctions. You save even more with your first $8 auction purchase. Doobly will give you an instant $25 dining certificate good at thousands of nationwide restaurants, plus a $500 vacation discount voucher, usable at hundreds of resorts around the U.S. and world. Sign up today at DoublyShoppers.com. Pay the absolute guaranteed lowest internet retail prices, and listeners receive special rewards. It's worth a peek to keep money in your pocket and the coolest stuff in your home and garage. Sign up today at DoublyShoppers.com. That's DUBLI Shoppers.com. You'll be glad you did.
Tony Award-winning Best Leading Actress, Christine Ebersole, great lady, is our guest. Charming, intelligent, filled with courage. She's one of the people that helped, educate Rosie O'Donnell about 9/11 being an inside job. She's good friends with her. We appreciate Rosie O'Donnell's courage on that front. That's what I appreciate, is people that stand up and tell the truth. I don't even have to agree with them on some of their politics. As long as you love the truth, that's what matters. Now, Christine, so they go ahead and let you go through your privilege. They give you your privilege as government god, as the feds that have seized the airports, now seizing the roads, announcing they have TSA and checkpoints all over the country now, expanding this, training our children how to be slaves. And so you go on towards the gate. What happens next?
Well, we were early, so I was sitting at the gate with my musical director, John Otto, for about 45 minutes. We were just talking. I was kind of saying, do you believe what just happened? Thinking that was the end of the story. And then they announced that they're going to begin boarding, and I was on one of those short flights. So you know how it is, Alex, where you don't have assigned seating, but they'll say, you're in A, 15 to 18, so you kind of get in a line, and there's 3 different lines. So everybody was in line. They announced that we're boarding. We all get in line, so everyone's facing the front, like the front of a classroom. All of a sudden, there's about 6 security members. They were different, and they were different than the ones that had me at the security checkpoint. They were a different group. And they said, ma'am, we need you to come over here right now. I've got to pat you down. So to take me out of the group. Now, mind you, everyone's waiting to get on the plane. So I go to the front of the class. I'm taken to the front of the class because, they caught me, throwing spitballs. So I'm at the front there, and I said, I don't understand what's going on. We went through this at security. Ma'am, it's random. Ma'am, I need to pat you down right now.
So another lie again. This is supposedly random. So it's just congenital lying, a culture of deceit.
Yeah, twice random? I don't think so. And that's what John said. He goes, what do you mean? We went through that. It was random back at security. It's not random now. You're selecting her out. They wouldn't answer him. So I go to the front, and I said, I thought we already went through this. I told you I don't want you to touch me. And I start to take my coat off, and I start to take my shirt off, my outer shirt off, and they're freaking out. Don't take your coat off. Don't take your coat off. Get the police. Get the police. They didn't want me to take my coat off because then that would, mess them up from, they wouldn't see.
No, they've got to have the act of submission.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this is their great power. And how many have been caught being pedophiles? How many have been caught demanding women give them sex? I mean, this is their domination.
Yeah. So I continued to take my coat off. I wasn't listening to them, and they were continuing to yell for the police. And then I said, I see. This is because I said I didn't want you to touch me back at security. So you're showing me who's boss now. You're making an example of me. Ma'am, it's random. I said, are you having a problem with me? No, ma'am, you've been a model passenger. You've been a model passenger. Now put your arms out. We got to pat you down. So, and everybody's watching it. Everybody's watching it. So, I mean, I never raised my voice, never did any of that. I put my arms out. I said, I already told you I didn't want you to touch me. And they went ahead and they patted me up and down, with a T-shirt on that's, clinging to my body, and pants, the bottom, which I already showed them back at security. I lifted up my pants leg. I showed them my bare legs underneath, but, they want to show who's boss. And then when I said, am I the only one that's being picked out randomly? No, ma'am, we're waiting for you to get on the plane. Now get on the plane. You want to get on the plane now? You want to get on the plane? You want to fly today? Want to fly today? So that was the deal there. But of course, I wasn't. You see, they wait until everyone's boarding, and I've got a concert. I got to make money. I have a family to support.